We begin tonight with a News 12 exclusive, a major development tonight in our ongoing Playing with Fire investigation, exposing a crisis in code enforcement across Rockland County. In a few days, the felony trial against a local building inspector charged after a months-long multi-agency investigation will get underway. But before Raymond Canario takes the stand, he had a few things to get off his chest in an exclusive interview with our senior reporter, Tara Rosenblum.
Raymond Canario thought it couldn't get any worse than March 23rd, 2021.
We got the line. Numerous reports of residents trapped in the building.
In the middle of the night, a massive inferno tore through the Evergreen Court home for adults in Spring Valley and stole a dear friend.
I went to fire school with Jerry Lloyd.
A tragic loss that reverberated across the Hudson Valley and the nation.
You've been singled out because of your extraordinary heroism.
But then, June 29th happened.
6 people arrested in Rockland County.
Just 3 months after one of the worst building fires in Rockland history, the assistant building inspector and former village fire chief received a phone call with instructions to turn himself into the authorities to face charges in connection to his firefighter friend's death.
I say it was a start of nervous breakdowns, and I suffocated myself.
Canario told me the year that's followed has been filled with so much physical and emotional pain that he agreed to break his silence as his trial approaches, only if we agreed to hide his face while he's awaiting trial.
They said therapy works, but no such thing as therapy. When you live in anger every day, when you try to do your job to make people's life safer, and you get pushed all angles.
The 8-count felony complaint filed against Canario alleges he filed fraudulent information with the state in inspection documents connected to Evergreen dating back to 2017, and now he's facing up to 4 years in prison.
The prosecutors are alleging that you knowingly put false information in that report. Did you do that?
No. If you would do something knowingly, you would not be begging for help from the state of New York.
He's referring to the state oversight monitor who was assigned to the village building department back in 2017, but was mysteriously removed from the post shortly after the Evergreen fire. Canario told me he lacked the proper training to fill out what's known as a 1203 inspection report for the property and had turned to Erica Krieger for guidance.
New York State codes are very confusing. How are you supposed to do your job when you have no backing from Albany?
Do you admit that you got some questions wrong on the form?
I fill out the form as the best I can. You go online and actually get a sample online, and you could take a look at yourself, and you'll pull your hair after a while.
We started putting in public document requests hours after the fire, and one of the documents we received indicated that there had not been an inspection of that property for several years. Whose fault is that? Wasn't that your job?
No. At that time, we had one full-timer and one part-timer.
So there just wasn't enough boots on the ground to get these inspections done? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes. After a while, the full-time guy retired, and then the part-time guy was by himself. How can you do that in 17 hours a week? It's impossible.
Canario says he looks forward to the trial starting next week so he can clear his name and get back to grieving the loss of his friend.
If Jared Lloyd's family is watching this story right now, what would you like to say to them?
Yeah, that's a sore subject.
They've named you in the wrongful death suit that
his
they
mother
filed.
did. Yeah, his mother did.
If you could go back in time, what would you do differently?
I'll never take this job, I'll tell you that. I never want to know what New York State codes are. I'll clean bathrooms. It's less stress.
Tara Rosenblum, News 12.
Another building official, Wayne Ballard, is also charged in the indictment. He and Canario's trial scheduled to begin next Tuesday in Rockland County Court. We did reach out to the State Division of Building Standards and Code for reaction to Canario's comments, but they declined to comment. Meantime, if you've got an issue with code enforcement that you want Tara to take a look into, you can head to the features section of our website at news12.com and click on the Turn to Tara page.